What's the price of a black man's life? Stolen away like a thief in the night. You say, don't resist, don't fight, yet gunshots still ignite. What's the crime? My black skin? To be born black, is that a sin? The flag you want me to pledge allegiance to doesn't protect me as it protects you. A second-class citizen I have always been. You have a license to kill me as well as my next of kin. I hear the cries of my ancestors who were hung from trees and beaten. I see the blood-stained streets where my brothers lie, shot to death and bleeding. So I ask myself, what has truly changed besides time? At an alarming rate, we continue to die by the hands of those who have sworn to protect and serve. You call me nigger to strike a nerve. There is no justice. There is no peace. Will the senseless violence ever cease? What's the price of a black man's life? Stolen away like a thief in the night.
I found my life when I found my tribe. I found my life when I found my tribe. I found my life when I found my tribe. It begins with the drum. Intimate, skin to skin, rhythmic, simple then, intricate. Now, add another one. Now we've got conversation, speaking common language. So now we're dancing in the sun, under the stars, with the spirits of our fathers and mothers that worked through that struggle to recall our native tongues. Syncopation, ululation, creative innovation through blended nations displaced under a gun. So we pick, and we strum, and we hit, and we pluck, and get lit. When we plug all that in, we turn up till we split. Up the sound, make it bend, make it howl, make it send, break the ground with that pick. I'm talking solid elements and movements, new generational view shifts, clever beds of words and better metaphors, and check these rebels with a few twists. So get a new this. It's a new trip. But it turns out it's cyclic. Cause in that lick, I found my life. I found my life. I found my life. So we sing from movement to movement, intentionally proving the truth in all of those old harmonies and modalities that soul hearkening to recreation, liberation. Soul clap with a kick, go chat on the rhythm of new generation. We break the language up. We'll build our own constructs. We'll make it live, we'll make it fly. Boy, that's too cold to touch. That's how you know it's us. First one to scream, first one to swing, first one to bump, us. Head to the bridge, vamp it again, hit on that one, us. That downbeat from that brown heat, make that crowd leak, make that crowd swing, make that crowd sing, make it loud, please. Move the crowd's feet. Through the knowledge, we're revolving how the crowd thinks. Marry the styles from various mouths and maybe go round the beat. And my mouth speaks of the bounty of my history. I avowed mine because I found my life. I found my life. I found my life when I found my tribe. Thank you.
Man, I've been doing this for what? 6 years now? And for 6 years, every time I hit this mic, I at least gotta say something new. So I got some new shit. New shit! That's all I wanted to hear. All right. Real talk, man. I told you this poem. As I look in that crowd, I can see my little brothers out there. So I swear that tonight I gotta do it right, and I will. Show him my skill and mass appeal. Show him when it comes to him, I am him. True poet, last of a dying breed. I'll put that on my mama and the pound of weed. I'll want to dedicate this little brother to you. So sit back, relax, and watch me do what I do. This pump, I really need to find it. Man, if you know me, like I said, every time a friend of mine dies from my past, I do this pump. And I lost a friend, and I swear I ain't seen to this dude in like 25 years since high school. You know, but my man, Jose Vasquez, you know, I ain't seen him in years, but I heard he passed, and to my dude, you know, the back then, me and him were good friends. So, rest in peace, my dude. This go to you. One by one, we hustled the ball. One by one, we start to fall. And now, thanks to the penitentiary and death, I feel like I'm the last one left from all my childhood years. But one by one, throughout the years, we start to disappear. My homies, we grew up together, and we thought we could do this forever. But forever is a very long time when you're living a life of crime. Now my memories, I mean, like a spirit in my head, so cloudy, I thought it clear. I guess it's true what somebody once said, that most of the good men are locked up or dead. But when you find yourself having nothing, and you grow up hustling for something, so one by one, we hustle the ball, and one by one, we start to fall. Now, thanks to the penitentiary of death, I feel like I'm the last one left. Rest in peace, Jose. Okay, if you know me personally, you know that I'm just now having my first grandchild, and if you know my family, we're all light-skinned, but when you see my granddaughter, she's chocolate, so I call her my chocolate drop, and she calls me her Tupac. So I wrote the poem, Tupac and chocolate drop. When you hear the story of Tupac and chocolate drop, when they come together, they get into a lot. Both of their imaginations are wild as the Muppet Babies, and the adventures they go on be crazy. Just him and his baby girl. One day they're being important people, the next they're saving the world. You can catch them at any place. You might even see them going out of space. Dining with kings and queens. Anything happening, they're at the scene. Ask anybody. Them two alone, they are the party. Since day one, she's been my day one. Since day one, she's been my day one. And no matter where we go, we are the fun. It never stops. The adventures of chocolate drop, Tupac. Thank you.
Not look alive or else you once this church starts giving. Feathers are muffled, my feathers are ruffled now. Tethered and muffled, my feathers are ruffled now. And whatever the struggle, get better, but hustle now. Oh, I'm tethered, I'm muffled, my feathers are ruffled now. Feathers are ruffled now. I'm tethered, I'm muffled, my feathers they're ruffled now. And whatever the struggle, get better, but hustle now. Yeah, I'm tethered, I'm muffled, my feathers they're ruffled now. Alrighty, this next one is called Don't You Know. Don't you know the fire's burning close to home? Leave it all behind as you're fully grown. Just keeping on the lights to feel less alone. Just let it breathe. But don't you know mankind is a dying breed? All I know is I miss my family, and how to lose my mind if it's killing me. Just let it bleed. And don't you know the time doesn't grow dusty? The memories of my childhood from the backseat, still driving slow behind where I wanna be. Just let it be. I'll find somewhere to hide, promise not to be. For Mississippi 5, if you care to see. No better friends you'll find unless you can't find me. That's low. But can you read my lips? Can you read my mind? I'm taking baby sips while I waste your time. Keep it all at my hips, baby, by my side. It's you and me. Got something on your mind besides trazodone. I'm tired all the time, cause I'm always stoned. And if I went outside, I'd be more well known. It's news to me. Give it a rest, coming off of those drugs you tapered. Fell from the nest, crossed the lawn, off to something greater. It's on your desk, give it thought, buddy, what's your major? Give it your best, not so hard. that look you gave her. Don't get upset from one night, buddy, I'm your neighbor. I'm trying to get free of Scott off on good behavior.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do one more and then hand the stage back over to the poet. Thank y'all. This one is called Guest Bedroom.
Well, I'm settling down at another address soon. If you come around, you can have a guest bedroom. Third story walk up, I'll run down to 23 hertz, I'd kill to be 22. We'll let some sun in, keep you far from the dark. It gives you more lighting so you can see your art. And write out your day 'cause my mom says it's a start. 23 hertz, but you're missing the best part. Oh, it's not a crime to be living. I wish you would have stayed. Just stay alive for a living. I know we should have paid. It takes some time, just a minute to get out of the shade. Just come inside, you're safe, and the guest bed's made. And the guest bed's made. The guest bed's made. The guest bed's made. Well, I'll smoke your spirits, and I've settled for the blues. Straight from the pack, as I've spoken enough for two. It's guest bedroom living, we're all just passing through. In my back headspace that I've left the table for you. Well,
ready for the poem? You say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm tired. Not sure if I pour it right. Lately, I've been staring at a page, questioning, I'm a poet, right? I ain't been dreaming lately. Life lost a little shine. I can't sit still. My imagination grew boring. Crazy as a kid, boring grew my imagination. Life is backwards. Told back to me anonymously, I don't believe my own story. Must be actors. Did I miss the rewrites? Missed the truth scribbled in the margins? Got ignored when I remind them that notebook was made from the same tree to lynch my great-great-great-granddaddy, so each pen stroked the axe. Stanzas, Paul Billion generational curses, evolve into lumberjacks to lingering feelings, attempting to deforest my mind from all this rooted anger. It's wrecking my sleep, probably fucking this poem up. Leaves me with nothing but questions. So I turned to the back of the book and flipped it upside down to see how the story plays. Joke's on me. M-E-L-A-N-A-T-E-D, daughters and sons, the answers were burned by lynch mob fire. The pieces don't fit until baptized by blood and moonlight, and suddenly the portrait that wouldn't quite focus right clearly says run. Too many poets use poetry as Photoshop. Shade any honesty, round the consequences, blur the lines to present an edited narrative, not the truth. Excellences. Grown so numb to edits when they don't come is when I start to get antsy. What's a moment to rest when the next? I'm in a hurry. It's autonomic. Hustle culture. You should be getting it. Playing in the back of my mind because generational wealth and reparations don't have the same signature through time. Damn, I'm tired. Which side you think is losing? A million documentaries, but our trauma still stands unproven. Shit feels like begging. Knowing every time we walk away, the descendants of our oppressors make seconds from the portion that's supposed to secure our seed's progression. Circle of life. I found myself praying for a blessing. Crazy, I used to say a blessing for my prey. Savage appetite. But the world grew fake and synthesized, so maybe that's why I'm rarely hungry, but always gaining weight. Parasitic. Developed a sweet tooth from response from always being stained from these sour grapes. Is it time to sleep yet? I'm pretty sure this poem is cooked. Would be better if I wasn't so tired, if I wasn't so black, if I wasn't so fill in the blank, this or that, if I wasn't so disillusioned with society waving pop culture morality in men's faces with disgust. Labeling everything masculine toxic until we don't sacrifice our lives to save yours. Now we need to man up. Damn, y'all confused. And I'm still tired. Believe it or not, I slept 12 hours between those thoughts. Felt like I never left this 6.3-inch box. Where's my notebook? As if an 8.5 by 11-inch cell is any better. Call me a word junkie. Don't mention the stage, because now I need to hit shit I meant to spit. So my vulnerabilities are showing. Embarrassment cuts like knives, but this mic provides an eye that keeps on going. So tell me, am I doing this right? I feel like the drunk at the sober party. Fuck you, I'm having more fun than the people around me. Addict turned masochist, I chose this drowning. Just didn't expect to feel so drowsy. Did I say I'm tired? Drifting into madness or mindfulness, duality or delusion, I'll find out soon. When I sleep, I mean die. I mean shit. Whatever I mean. But one thing I do know is, I'm tired.
This first one, I have to give a little preface. I've recently dealt with a lot of loss in my life, and I felt compelled to write a song-ish poem, or a poem-ish song, whatever you choose. And this is titled For Sharon and Vilma and Joan. It starts with a quote. You know that she knew that you loved her. Tell her you love her, tell her you love her. Tell her you love her and that her love was enough. Did I tell her I loved her? Tell her I loved her. Did I tell her I loved her? Did I tell her enough? I know that she loved me, know that she loved me. I know that she loved me and her love was enough. Did she know that I loved her? Know that I loved her? Did she know that I loved her? Did she know that she's loved? Did she know that I knew that she loved me? Did she know that I knew? Did she know that I knew? Did you know that I knew her? Know that I knew her? Did you know that I knew her? Did I know her enough? I know that I loved her, know that I loved her. I know that I loved her, did I show it enough? I told her I loved her, told her I loved her. I told her I loved her, was my telling enough? Did I show that I loved her, show that I loved her? Did I show that I loved her? Did I call her enough? Did I call her enough? Was that enough? Tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. Tell her you love her, and that her love was enough. Thank you. A little less depressing next. This is for Taylor. I ran faster than honey, like spring windows blooming damp cloves. My heart was fluttering hummingbirds flocking a honeysuckle trellis. Every stomp of my feet flocking stone like a ballpoint pen on handmade paper. The ink was jumping, swirling, writhing the way I weave my sedan through Idlewild highways. And then there was you. I felt as if no matter which direction I turned, you'd be there with eyes like wildfire. And I, a forest, no longer mighty, feared your touch. But kissing you was simply oxygen, life-giving, breath-sustaining. I feared that you'd leave tire marks on my heart, but instead you left flowers. Blooming still, I felt your patient tendrils reaching, pulling at my soul. I was a dog playing in your hair, jumping along, pulling your heartstrings, panting along your body. My mouth waters for your touch. I can smell everything, all of you, your smile, your fingertips. I can smell your joy. I can taste your sweat by looking at it. I know you. The second you come home, I know it before you hit that door. I know you. I jump for joy when you hold me in your arms, walking me through life. You've got me by the collar. Sorry if I slobber. I know I'm not always the best to look at. How did a pug end up with the stars? But you fill an endless night sky with a light trapped in my mind's eye. You are the stars. Okay. Got 3 more. I live. Over oceans of trauma and mountains of doubt, I rose to the challenge. I got out. Truth be told, I didn't think I'd make it, but here I am, beautiful and glistening. I am glitter. I am gold. I am the fortune my parents foretold. I don't need them to swallow my story. I am the wind that blows back your hair. I am the whispers that everything's fine. I am the softening in your face. I am the music filling your space, gentle and full. Happy and somber. I am alive and I am content. Breathe me again and lift up my spirits. I won. I am happy. Remember me. Thank you. This next one is called I'll Never Find Love in This City. Self-love is a choice, and too many times I've lost my voice, and I can't count the amount of low-down men that I've loved in spite of me, and count the number of heart attacks I've had waiting for my STD results. And I've come to realize that no amount of superstores will fill out my hollow. And Vegas is only fun when you've got another soul to swallow. And I won't love at midnight in Oak Park. I won't find my second half from any stranger in the dark. I seem to think that love would find me face down, ass up, but I've come to find that that's not even the way I like to fuck. So, to believe I'd never find love in this city is asinine because true love is radical and it starts from the inside. And truthfully, my insides are a little scrambled from all this loving. So I have to redefine what love can mean for me. And I went on a date recently. And I found myself wanting to be better for him. And I realized that I've spent too much time being for him that I haven't been there for me. So, I will find love in this city. I'll find it in every window, every puddle, and every mirror. I have to find it in me because I want it, not so I can be enough for someone else. Although he is taking me on a second date. All right. Thank you. One more and then it's a job. Okay. How many men mistake love for lust, mistake love for desire, mistake time for trust, betray trust for desire, and choose desire over love? How many times have I heard I love you on the first day we met? I love you as if loving was as simple as a verb, as if I love you isn't synonymous with I know you. I love you as he lays in my bed. I love you knowing full well that I don't know his name. I love you in the dark. I love you hidden behind quiet eyes, quiet lies unspoken between slimy, unbrushed teeth. I know you now. Untouched lips attached to untouched capacity. Malnourished hearts attached to lust-filled cavities. Fill me, they mean to say, with empty eyes and practiced smiles, but I know better now. I know because hands that hold desire, they hold it in a different way. I know because his smile isn't greedy, it's excited. It's relieved, content, it's whole. I know because he lays on me because it's comfortable. He knows exactly what hurts and what doesn't. I know because he wanted all of me. My endless curves and endless stories. He wanted my crooked teeth and occasionally grown out hair. He wants to spend time with me because it feels good. He loves me because he knows me. That's the difference. Thank you.
The complexity of one's mind is astonishing. Some think with numbers, some with words, actions, emotions, knowledge. The list could go on. My coworker thinks in numbers. She can tell you exactly what her paycheck will be and the amount of money that she has to put towards certain goals in a matter of seconds. However, she can't tell when someone's upset. My therapist knows exactly what to say and how to dissipate a situation. But she just cooked breakfast for her husband's fourth mistress this week. My mom can read people like it's her first and only language that she studied nonstop since birth, but don't ask her for the capital of New York. My friend helps kids get out of abusive homes, but don't ask him where his bruises come from. Each mind works in a different way that may lack certain information that would be considered vital to someone else. You can educate yourself on any subject. However, if it's no interest to you, it's probably no help. Don't mock those who don't know what you do because they can do the same. A pilot doesn't need to know how to fight fires, but if the firefighter only knows how to fly a plane, then the pilot is screwed. This one's called Sky. We're gonna start off a little funny. Not to sound like Chicken Little, but I swear the sky is fucking falling. Everything is crumbling, caving, and crushing around us. I don't mean one particular thing. I don't mean this part of life is chaos. No, I mean everything is in disarray. Pure chaos. Socialization has become a thing of the past, as if these blocks replace the love that I need. The economy is jacked. Parents constantly worrying about how to feed their babies. Fear has taken over. Safety isn't promised, and it never has been. People are being taken left and right, even by one another. The sky is fucking falling, and no one seems to even fucking notice because all around us is worse than being crushed. And I think I know why. It's all too much. So we look for other ways, other outlets that might, just might, keep our eyes off the sky. fire. Not to sound too country, but let's burn that shit like wheat and start again next season. I want to see that ground light up on fire and start anew. I want ashes, I want smoke, I want fire and renewal. So burn it. Give me some corn, shit, anything. I want to start again. Smoke and heat shall rise. It shall billow and boom. I want it to be burned to the ground. I want to be replanted. I want to try again. On a lighter note, I guess. Lighter note. That was poet, I guess. This is called What Just Happened. I needed pushed, but why the fuck are you shoving me? I met you a few months ago, and you want to know everything. And yeah, okay, that's what therapy's for. But come on, I need a beat. Sometimes it's hard to actively remember that I'm trusting another human with my brain health. So at first I was mad. She's pushing. I'm pushing back, of course. And well, I said, I'm sick of you pushing. And well, yeah, I snapped. But isn't that what therapy's for? Right? I understand she's human, but she's making me want to walk out that door. I left and she left too. Next week I came back and just had to laugh. She seemed shocked to see me. Here I was, mentally drowning and needing my therapist, standing right in front of her. I thought you didn't want to see me anymore, she said. I didn't cry. I simply laughed as she walked out the door. This is definitely like trigger warning, so I mean, a lot of them should have been. This is called It's Like. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it again. I know I'm being self-destructive. I'm putting myself in situations where I'll get hurt because I don't deserve to feel good, but I want to. I'm sick of feeling like dying. I'm sick of being mentally sick. I'm sick of slowly and invisibly dying. I'm sick of being sick. I'm sick of trying to live because I don't feel alive. I'm sick of being told how I feel when half the time I can't feel and the other half I feel only pain. I feel like I'm going in circles, unable to breathe. It's like a sensory overload in my mind all the time. It's like the worst song on repeat. It's like needles stabbing me all over until I can't feel. It's like being on C team and being the worst player. It's like feeling like you're gonna throw up but just dry heaving. It's like everything around me is in color, but I only see in black and white. It's like starving with people eating around you. It's like pulling out your own hair and being unable to stop. It's like taking chemo without having cancer. It's like getting assigned homework on the first day of school. It's like being surrounded by people who don't speak my language. It's like breaking your back when no one's around. It's like throwing up on your birthday. It's like getting an unsolicited dick pic. It's like your heart skipping beats but pounding at the same time. It's like breaking your wheelchair. It's like failing your best subject. It's like getting roofied and not remembering. It's like being allergic to your favorite food. It's like the answers are on the board, but you forgot your goddamn glasses. It's like you're dying, but you haven't fucked or had a cinnamon roll. It's like wanting to die, but not being able to pull the trigger. So this one I'm going to shout out Black Soul real quick because he encouraged me to do some everything that I kind of picked tonight was a little bit different, but this one specifically he encouraged me to do, so shout out to him. But this is called Neither and Both. Sometimes I'm a boy, sometimes a girl, sometimes both, sometimes neither. Is she dead, you ask? I try not to laugh. I'm unsure if it's sadness or shame, but I try to explain. The name is, yeah. She cries as I try to hold back. Everyone mourns this me that never truly existed nor never truly died. Thank you, and again, I'm Muted Mike. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, etc.
They say I do too much, too loud, too proud, too willing to stand when they'd rather see me bow down. They say I play the victim. The victim of what? A system built before my birth, where proving my value often outweighed my worth? Tell me, am I a victim because I speak my truth, or because I refuse to water down my roots? Yeah. My pain ain't heavier than the next woman's pain, but don't confuse my honesty with living in my pain. Yes, I was born into circumstances I didn't create, but every time life whispered, you'll never, I answered, just wait. Maybe I was a victim of timing, of silence, of fear, but I refused to unpack my suitcase and make a home there. Every setback became a lesson. Every lesson became a blessing. Every closed door became another direction. Every rejection became divine protection. So no, I don't stay broken. I bend, I grow. I plant new seeds where old wounds used to grow. I forgive, not because you earned my grace. I forgive because bitterness has never looked good on my face. Distance, that's my peace, that's my release. Not punishment, just permission to choose me. If that means walking alone, then let it be. Build me a cabin beneath towering trees. Give me fresh air, quiet nights, and my dog at my knees. I'd rather hear the wind through the pines than spend another day letting someone else rewrite my mind. They call me the victim. I call myself the vision. The woman who refused to make pain her permanent position. I stretched, I healed, I climbed, I grew. And every version I found to become introduced me to someone new. So if surviving makes me a victim, then watch me become the victor. Because every chapter they thought would finish me became another reason the world will always remember me.
Hi, my name is Wayne, and I'm a poet, which means I make a living out of turning my scars into beautiful works of art. I am a masterpiece of a catastrophe. No, hi, my name is Wayne, and I'm a poet. And I still get nervous in front of groups of strangers. I can do a better intro than that. Y'all think so? Give me some more energy. Give me some energy. I got it. All right. I got it this time. For real. We ready. Hi, my name is Wayne, and I'm a poet. And I've been thumbing through scriptures trying to shine my bones into rainbows, but sometimes my spirit gets too heavy for my spine and my rib cage cracks underneath the pressure. No, hi, my name is Wayne, and I hold my head down when I walk by cemeteries. I hear those dead things calling me, begging me to be there with them like I belong there with them, but tell them I'm a different kind of dead thing. I'm a poetic, drunken zombie. No, hi, my name is Wayne, and I'm more sinner than saint because the bar stool is closer to me than the tabernacle. I'm afraid that the pastor might make my drink wrong, so I baptize my bones and burdens until a dead man float up my throat, and I don't know if it's vomit or a funeral procession. Either way, it's mourning, and I'm mourning, tears running as clear as the vodka I mixed with the, I know, hi. My name is Wayne, and I'm real good at making love. I just don't know what to do once it's in my hand. No, hi, my name is Wayne Henry, and I'm a poet, and I hold love like a kite string. I'm lying now. Hi, my name is Wayne Henry, and I hold love like a kite string made out of barbed wire. No, hi, my name is Wayne Henry, and I'm a poet, and I apologize in advance if y'all came here to see like a spoken word performance. Nah. This is a self-performed human autopsy. I hope you all find peace in the pieces of me I'm about to discard. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So, I made it seem like being a poet is like really dark and daunting. It is, but it isn't. Because I mean, ever since I was a kid, all I wanted to be was a poetic lyricist. Like I had dreams of my pen transforming into a paintbrush or a magic wand. I'd become a master magician, manipulating matter out of misery, making memorable moments manifest from meaningless mold and mildew, mumbled from meritless mouths of poets. No, hi, my name is Wayne Henry, and ever since I was a kid, I knew that poetry was its own language. It's actually the galaxy. The way we stuff them in between our teeth and spit out constellations, the Big Dipper, Northern Star, wedged in between our teeth. We free slaves, and when we speak, what I mean is poetry's the galaxy's favorite form of speech. How we smoke science, then snort philosophy, geology, Greek mythology. You learn not even Thor can hammer home the Iron Man if you gave him the Hulk end of the stick, using bold words that put all caps in America. I'm just an angry black man utilizing my voice. I caption America to revert back into hysteria. You know the Skid Row kid that made schizos cringe. This is the love child of Maya Angelou and the 18th of Rakim. Nah, this is literally, lyrically creme de la creme. Nah, this is God's son, like Jesus wearing Timbs, removing his limbs just to showcase his body of art. We poets, we don't spit, we vomit, we barf out agony, tragedy, our palms right, through the lens of Othello's hindsight. Now that's 1080p HD clarity, so you can see my pain pillaging through pages soaked in tears and hollers humming down inhibited halls of heaven's gateway. See, poetry. Poetry needs nothing but the rhythm of God's heartbeat. And sometimes I think we poets do it wrong. How we recite on stage, but the trap house is where we should be pushing these poems. Depending on how the fiends want their high, we could sell it by the pound or move it by the line, take pieces of our broken emotions, stuff them in dime bags, spray them with zigzags, and let you smoke it, nigga. This shit right here, this right here is called life. One puff and you might start living it. Or you might find inspiration to start your own business. Poetry is not for the faint of heart. This is grown business. We poets become Basquiat, painting suicide on a belly of cumulus clouds, waiting on acid rain to dissolve a decade of decadency depicted by false lyricists who don't take this craft serious. So if you don't bleed it, I don't believe it, period. I guess I'm just trying to break the cycle of what anxious minstrel. See what I did there? Bleed it, period, cycle, minstrel. I'll give you 4 to 5 days to think about it. Give me 7 and I'll write earth in the image of heaven, become the ghost. And Nelson Mandela pivoting like Muhammad Ali while ribbing a chainsaw will lyrically eat the chains off and come back next month just to do this shit all over again. I tell poets, when you put your heart to the pen, the art always wins. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can I take this top button off? I feel comfortable with y'all now. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? She called me daisies, right? Daisies pushed up from a grave like a gift from a dead thing, She called my love a dead thing. She said, Wayne Henry, if your heart was a house for love, then my front door would deface my welcoming mat. It would read emergency exit or do not enter. Only those that have would truly understand the warning. My front door would pretend to be a revolving one. It would symbolize the whirlwind waiting on the other side where my window panes drip tears while the curtains do their best to drive them into this house. Vanity mirrors have long forgotten their purpose. Mirror, mirror on the wall no longer shows me my beauty, only my broken insecurities. That explains the broken glass and 7 years of bad luck. I mean, who has time for the ugly truth when my bedroom is a cemetery where all my ghosts love to come and haunt me? And on nights when I'm lonely, they come and make love to me. We give birth to forgotten memories, then sing them lullabies with instruments carved out of my misery that convinced I need their company, and sometimes they're right. I just need somebody to scrub my back while I'm bathing in a tub overflowing with suicidal thoughts. I just grow tired of cleaning my demons off the patio deck. When my attic is filled with issues I will refuse to discuss, but it's overshadowed by the pounding in the basement where I store all my ex-lovers' disappointments. I go down there every time I think I want to fall in love again. And if these walls could talk, they'd ask her about the man she needed me to be. Now, if these walls could talk, they'd be snitching, right? Tell stories of my infidelity. The broken-hearted poet that hides all of his fractures inside of a fucking poem. Y'all, if my heart was a house for love, I would call it the home for forgotten things. A morgue of emotion. No, the house that broken built. No, an extended metaphor for love me in a way I never truly learned how to love myself. No. If my heart was a house for love, I would call it the House of Frankenstein. You will not leave the same way that you entered, but you will leave. I've gotten good at making sure of it. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. So as a kid, We're outside, I feel comfortable doing this piece. As a kid, I enjoyed staring at the clouds, right? I would watch them shape shift as they fought against the wind. I always wondered, after a cloud changes, can it still recognize its own reflection, or what a stranger that cloud must become to itself? And I remember my 2 feet on the ground, my head aimed up toward heaven, and all I could do was watch. When my uncle was diagnosed with Alzheimer's on that day, he became a cloud. His thoughts and memories fighting against the gust of wind. Have you ever seen a man try to Rubik's Cube together his own reality or wrestle his memories into submission? He'd tell me stories about the cloud he used to be for the 100th time, and I would listen because there was an eerie beauty in watching him relive himself. They say a man's memories forms its own cloud within the mind, too high to touch earth, but yet too low to reach heaven, stuck in the perfect purgatory, because there's no rule of architecture when it comes to castles made out of air and dissolving spirits. So after his sky is French kissed by amnesia, the names of his loved ones become ash on his tongue, his mouth, an iron furnace or casket. Either way, it is death before death. The way this disease erases the mind and spirit long before the body can collapse. And no one told me. No one told me that a cloud was able to fall from the sky. But apparently, when the moisture gets too heavy for the body, a cloud would bleed itself out into raindrops. Maybe that's why they taste like tears. Maybe that's why he becomes the perfect storm, thunder roaring from his mouth, lightning strikes as his fist punches the wall, because his wedding ring becomes a reminder of a marriage he can no longer remember. I remember at his wife's funeral, he thought he was dressing himself for their wedding day. Have you ever tried to explain the difference between the two, or just let him be a burning fog fading from his own fingertips? So I did my best to remember his love when he could no longer remember himself, because a cloud will black out the sky in darkness once it forgets its purpose. A silver lining becomes a noose that chokes the sunshine right out of daylight. And I remember my 2 feet on the ground, my head aimed up toward heaven, and all I could do was watch. Have you ever tried holding a cloud by the recollection? Have you ever tried just holding a cloud and not shaking that cloud until he remembers that he wasn't always a cloud, that he used to be a mountain of a man long before this disease broke him from the earth, placed him into the sky, just out of my reach, and then I become that kid again, my 2 feet on the ground, my head aimed up toward heaven, and all I could do was watch. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I have 2 books with me, right? One is from a collection of poets called Locked and Loaded, and one is one with just me in it. This one is 10, this one is 20. But if you buy them both together, yes, you can't afford not to buy it. But if you buy both of them, one is 10, one is 20. But if you buy them both, they'll be 30. That's just math, right? That's just how that works. Yeah, so I got 2 more pieces for y'all. And if you like anything that you heard from me so far, you can follow me on Instagram. It's dreadful_poet, DREADFUL_POET. I am out of breath, okay. So as a poet, we get asked to write poems about things that's going on in the world, right? The economy, the injustice system, religion, political views, family, loved ones. But as a dating poet, you get asked, so when you gonna write a poem about me? I decided to write that poem. Y'all wanna hear it? Here it go. She asked me to write her a love poem. Said that my poetry should be more than just resurrecting the dead. She said that I've already mastered the art of making homes out of tombstones. She said that my poetry has a beautiful love story to tell, y'all, and it does. It's a story of soulmates and twin flames. late night playlists and future plannings, deep dives into the things that broke us in our past and everything that made us whole again, hide and seek within the clouds. She loves me not. She loves me not just when it's convenient, but on those days where the morning sun didn't have a beautiful song to sing. So those days, we learned how to make love in silence, to let quiet have a say. Stretched across a bed, bodies perfectly puzzled, pieced together, nothing outside that mattress mattered. We promised each other forever, without asking forever's permission. Learned that destiny has a nasty way of fighting back. Call it Plato's symposium. Soulmates split in two, then tossed into the wilderness. Destined to spend our entire lives searching for our better halves until we forgot each other's names. Started calling these new lovers our new lovers. In our book of life, we began to write blame for each other. Her side, my side, but you know the truth never utters a fucking word. Our love died fighting a battle it didn't understand. We never saw the enemy's face. We became war-wounded strangers. And some days, y'all, I don't want to heal because the pain is all I still have left of her. And on those days, I pick my scabs and watch my soul bleed. It reminds me that my heart used to beat. What used to be our playground is now a cemetery, and I still go there. I stand right where we buried us, and I pretend that it's a sandbox and dig up our bones and ventriloquist them into a happier ending, where we went home, where we were always supposed to be, where we should have never left in the first place. She said to write a love poem, that my poetry should be more than just resurrecting the dead, that I've already mastered the art of making homes out of tombstones. She said my heart had a beautiful love story to tell, and can't you see it by now? It's simple. I'd rather water a graveyard than live miserably with the living that only asks me to write them a love poem that would never be about them or for them. You are not her, you know, she is mine. And if she's listening, I want you to know that I heard that the story and cycle of the universe repeats itself. So the next time, the very next time you say you need your space, I'll build you a fucking galaxy before I ever let you go again. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. First off, where's Black Soul? Yeah, y'all give it a hand for our host, Black Soul, man. Thank you for having me out here, brother. This is beautiful. I love doing poetry. I love traveling the country doing it, and I love doing it in the most unique way. This to me is like really intimate. I feel at home, and I'm telling y'all all my business. Don't tell nobody else though, okay? Tell them to buy the book. So this last poem is one of the pieces that I end every last single one of my sets with. It's one of the first poems I ever written and memorized. And each time I do it, I feel a sense of liberation with the closing. So this poem is a poet's attempt at honesty. Honestly, I have to get really drunk to write about my life and put it inside of a poem. It's like Hennessy and tequila numbs the hurt of truth as it hurricanes through my teeth. My truth is fire and brimstone, raining down from the eyes of heaven, so I make umbrellas out of my insecurities just to stand there in the flames. My addiction to burning beautifully makes me believe that some days I'm not the poet of my poems, that my demons take hold of my pen and scribble agony across my face like war paint. No, honestly, I write love letters for angels to give to God because I'm too afraid to face him personally. Like I won't survive the glare of his judgment. More afraid that God just might be this giant vanity mirror that reflects all my flaws that he created in his image, my beautiful bipolar Jesus. But I digress. I have a habit of picking my own scabs or scratching to the sight of blood. My mother tells me it's something I do out of nervousness. My ex says it's me obsessing over scars before they occur, that I'm just afraid to be beautiful. But honestly, beautiful broken things rather be avoided and left alone than to be loved just to become broken. No, honestly, beautiful broken things daydream about one day becoming monsters, because monsters can never be weak or vulnerable or fragile or anything that makes us look like victims, because victims stand out like the nose of Pinocchio when placed on the lap of Geppetto and ask, how does it feel to be alive? How does it feel to be a real boy? No, honestly, some victims go to be 6'3", dark-skinned, baritone poets screaming for help, in between the safety of metaphors, help, looking for words that make being molested as a child feel like a spiritual masculine cleansing of his fingerprints, breath, and saliva escaping the confines of my pores, help. I hide pain like treasure in chest, a prisoner in ribbed cage, help. I grow tired of slicing my silence on simile and soliloquy, because help is too weak of a word for a batshit crazy black man, still insane to believe that one day I can be loved when my two lips have a habit of kissing a woman's temple into demolition. I try to rebuild her from the rubble, like I didn't just ruin everything she structured to make me smile. So honestly, I'm a black cloud, raining inside of a glass house, begging to break out before I break down, and all that can be found are whispers of my poem that never ever had a chance to make a sound. Well, honestly, I'm a work of art, but not like the Mona Lisa, more like the brown hue of heroin that took the life of Basquiat. I mean, we all got our demons. I mean, be lucky if you know yours by name. I mean, sometimes, just sometimes, it takes the devil to get the job done. No, honestly, I stand on stage and pretend that you are the ears of heaven, and these words are the shadow of my crucifixion, nailing myself to a microphone. No, honestly, these poems are a gift from a poet too broken, too tired, and honestly too fucking sober to continue fighting them alone. But thank you for helping me carry all of my burdens, coming to the stage and help me wash away all of my sins at the end of every single poem, y'all. I pretend, I close my eyes and I pretend that you all are heaven. I close my eyes and I pretend that you all are my God. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Thank y'all again. Again, I got 2 books on sale, 2 types of books on sale. Come talk to me, but not for too long.
Give it up for Wayne here, everybody.
is gonna be my last one. Thank you so much again. That was incredible hearing everyone. Absolutely incredible. This is a really old one, so hope I remember it. Maybe not. Oh well. I'm having fun. Thank you. I think it's been from us we flew to graves or rush upon the shore. I think I'll lose my name. My knees will bruise the same. What are you praying for? Should I happy routine? All settled down just about anything. Oh, stop crying, I'm not gonna shelter you. Lone wolf, my pack is just short of two. I'll find a house made of straw for you. I'll find, you know my hands are cold. You know my feet are golden. Oh, you know my hands are cold. Lord, I need some to throw. Forget where it is. Oh, we're up. So sorry. So it's sad and blood. It's up asleep inside. Suppose I'll make my bed and yeah, I'll make yours too. I'm feeling 10 days old. No, I'm sold. 'Cause all my friends are old but brand new. Thank y'all.